Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire allotment adventures, and on a beautiful, crisp, quite warm actually, winter's morning here. As you can see hopefully behind, we've got blue skies yet again. Now what am I doing today? Well, I've bought myself a bird table and I've not been extravagant. I went out to a garden centre and it was in the sale. It should have been £35. I got it for £10 because, I'll just take this off, it's got a bit of damage here on the roof. I don't know why. I saw it's a bit of damage on the roof, and I saw it twice. I saw it before Christmas and I went back and there it was. I thought, well, for £10 you can't go wrong. And I've done a few adjustments. There wasn't a side at the front or the back here, so I've put one. It stops the food from falling out. It can't go anywhere, which restricts the food onto the floor hopefully, and that means we don't attract things like rats and mice to try and get the ground food. But we'll keep an eye on that, and I'm going to work out where to put it. Now I've got some roofing sheet left over, so I thought what I'd do, I'd fully waterproof it. So I'm going to pop that on there and that'll nail down, and that means then all the food inside will hopefully be as protected as I can get it to be. Now why am I doing this, you ask? Well, because I'm looking forward to this year being part of the big garden bird watch. It's the 29th to the 31st of January, and you can print these off. They're amazing. It shows you all the birds that I should be seeing here in your gardens or on the allotments, and you can sit there and look at that, and you can also print off at home yourself a little tick sheet, and this you just tick it and how many times have you seen the birds. Now hopefully, I presume the instructions, I'm not quite read yet, you don't keep seeing the same one. That means you've seen 50 robins and you've only actually got one. Well, here it is in position with the new roof on, the sides on, and I've got some bird food in here. So I'm going to try, just tip it in. Now I've not got a lot, so I've just put enough in there. 1 cupful I think's enough, and we'll now leave it and see if it attracts any of the birds here on the allotment. I've put it on my bank because actually I don't come on here very often, so I'm not going to disturb the birds, which I think is really important. Because I've got obviously my onions and my garlic in and my daffodils are coming up, they can just be left, so I don't need to be around this area. Yes, I'm down there, but the robins used to me anyway, always popping to see what I'm doing. So fingers crossed over next week they might realise there's food here and come and start feeding. Why attract birds onto my allotment? Well, selfish reasons really. They like aphids, they like bugs, they like caterpillars. So hopefully when I'm growing in the summer, and if I get an attack of the caterpillars like I had last year that completely destroyed the sprouts that were outside, I've never seen so many caterpillars in one go, then hopefully they'll be able to help keep those pests down, and they'll attract other birds, and the pests hopefully will disappear. I hope this year I get lots of ladybirds to help keep control of the pests. Now I'm talking about pests. I had a message from Liz in Rotherham the other day about slugs, how to combat slugs. Well, I think there's only one way if you've got a massive infestation, is to try nematodes. Nematodes, as you know, are deadly assassins. They get watered into the ground, and they're about £15 a packet. That does up to 30 square metres, which is brilliant, and it lasts up to 6 weeks. So you can start either preparing the ground now and putting them in before February planting, March planting, or wait till maybe the end of February and get them in. Don't forget, it does take up to 2 weeks for them to disappear, or even up to 20 days. So you could preamble now, stick some on, and hopefully that'll get rid of the slugs for you. Obviously during the growing season there's various different ways, but if you want to try and preempt them and get rid of the slugs, nematodes are the way forward. So thank you very much, Liz, for the question. And once again, thanks ever so much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire allotment adventures. Ta-ra for now.